What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we're going to be going over talking about the new content coming to NBA 2K25 MyTEAM tomorrow. The automatic drops. 2K says, perfect form, perfect release. These cards don't miss. Oh, really? We'll take a look at that and see if they miss or not. Headlined by GOAT D-Rob. Get Invincible Luka, Klay Thompson, as well as Blake Griffin, 100 overalls, Bulbo, De'Aaron Fox, Kyle Korver. And also, you guys see featured Dark Matter TACKO Fall, who I'm probably the most intrigued about tomorrow. And then you guys are probably like, why? Well, the card is 7-6. And look, I'm so sick and tired of having to have, the Yaos of the world. Well, maybe TACKO can go out there and compete. Is it time to panic sell your Yao Mings, your Victor Wembanyama type cards? No. But I am hopeful that the Yao Mings, or that the TACKOs can compete with the Yao Mings, the invincible Victor Wembanyamas of the world. Now, let's start off at the back and work our way to the front. TACKO 4, 7-6. He is a dark matter, so again, as far as his stats, I wouldn't be super surprised to see a TACKO with not crazy speed. Now, what does that look like? I don't necessarily know. Maybe he'll get like low 80s type of speed. I don't know. Because we haven't really seen a dark matter TACKO in a very long time, so it's kind of hard to predict what that card is going to look like. I mean, we did get a glitch TACKO in 2K. What was this? 2K21, I believe. But that was in July, and so we were further along than we are right now. Probably expect low 80 speed. I think that's kind of a decent expectation where it's not anything crazy, but he would still be really, really solid and really useful. So again, as 7'6", incredible wingspan. What does that release look like? I mean, if you look at the pink, I think we got a pink diamond TACKO this year. If we look at the pink diamond TACKO, he has a Mitchell Robinson base on quick, comes with the basic leaner, those types of things. So I'd expect dark matter TACKO to look similar to the pink diamond, just with updated SIGs, obviously updated stats as well. But do I think he's going to be game breaking, anything like that? No, the card's going to be fine. The card's going to be solid, but I don't expect him to be game breaking good or anything like that. Moving forward, 100 overall Kyle Korver. Look, if you look at the Kyle Korvers, we always see he comes with always the best release, one of the best releases in the game. Kyle Korver is going to get that release, going to be on very quick. I do expect this Kyle Korver to have that Pro 2 leaner, which is going to take him to that next level. Dribble style hopefully does get updated because Kyle Korver's last card did have that Pro dribble style, which again, it's not horrible, but it's just nothing crazy. Like, it's just a fine, dribble style in the game. So hopefully he does get slightly updated, right? Hopefully, since he is 100 overall, so his stats are going to be maxed. If the SIGs do match, look, he's a shooting guard at 6'7", that normally is really, really solid as far as release-wise in this game. Hopefully, he's going to be able to play at the very highest level. Again, are my expectations high for Kyle Korver? Honestly, they kind of are. Like, I expect Kyle Korver to be really, really solid when it does come down to this game. Again, more so than anything, just because, again, that release is going to be good. 6'7", should be a really solid card on this game. Next up, we do see De'Aaron Fox. Am I wrong to not be optimistic about D-Fox? I mean, here's the thing. Here's the problem with De'Aaron Fox that I see. He's only 6'3". I feel like the last time, I can't even remember the last time we've seen a De'Aaron Fox card that's good. Only 6'3". Historically, De'Aaron Fox isn't that great. His release isn't that great. His dribble style is not that great. So they're going to have to change nearly everything. Now, I get he's 100 overall, right? And so I get, there are certain things that he's obviously going to be able to do really well. But I'm just looking at like De'Aaron Fox and thinking to myself, well, the card's probably going to be mediocre. I just don't have super high expectations for him. And maybe I'm in the wrong for that. But again, when I think about De'Aaron Fox historically in 2K, it's really tough to me to get excited about him. And again, I will gladly be wrong if that's what it ends up being. If I end up being wrong on De'Aaron Fox, I will gladly admit it. But I just do not think that the card is going to be anything crazy. Again, if I'm wrong, I'll admit it, but that's just kind of where I'm at with De'Aaron Fox, who again, I think is going to be fine. But do I think he's going to be anything crazy, next level good, anything like that? Probably not. Next card, Bulbo. Now, I'm not that high on Bulbo, and I think a lot of the reason is because I just was let down by the Dark Matter Bulbo. Now, if you really like the Dark Matter Bulbo that we saw earlier this year, you're probably going to like the 100 overall Bulbo because at the end of the day, he's going to be 7'3". He's 100 overall, so he's going to be max stats, max badges, right? There's going to be no flaws in the card. Release-wise, hopefully, is better for Bulbo because when I look at the Dark Matter, he had the Bulbo base on very quick. and I didn't like it. And so if this new card, 100 overall, gets the Bulbo base on very quick, guess what? I'm probably not going to like that. Bulbo also does need the Pro 2 leaner. If he does get those couple of things, I think, Bulbo has the potential to be extremely good, but he has got to get those things if we are going to be hyping the card up. Otherwise, I feel like there's no reason to hype up Bulbo. If he doesn't see an updated release, if he doesn't see an updated leaner, there, in my opinion, is no reason to be super optimistic that Bulbo is going to be anything to write home about. And again, am I being negative? Maybe, right? And if I am, you guys can let me know that down below in the comments. But I wasn't optimistic, or I was optimistic heading into the last Bulbo card, and I got let down. I will say, if they change that release, he's a 7'3", 100 overall that can play the power forward position. I mean, it's tough to hate on that, but again, I wasn't that big of a fan of the last Bulbo card. So it'll be interesting to see what the card does look like come tomorrow. I think his potential is definitely there, but they do need to change that release. The next card we do see is the Invincible Blake Griffin. Now with Blake Griffin, if you look at the 100 overall Blake Griffin, card was extremely good. 6'9", Jonathan Isaac base on very quick, Pro 2 leaner, Garland dribble style, obviously small forward eligible. Card was really good. And you look at this Invincible Blake Griffin, he's going to be very good. 6'9", small forward. His release is at least going to be solid. Mind you, the 100 overall Blake had the Pro 2 leaner, so this Blake's going to have the Pro 2 leaner. I mean, you kind of know what you're getting out of this Invincible Blake Griffin. I mean, honestly, I don't think they can make him much better than the 100 overall, but remember, the 100 overall Blake was tied behind the event, and a lot of people weren't able to ultimately get the card. So that is something to kind of think about with Blake Griffin, is again, not everybody was able to get him. So I do kind of like what I'm seeing out of this Blake Griffin. I hope he is, not that crazy high in price. We have seen some of the Invincibles slowly decline in price, slowly go down. So hopefully that continues heading into the Invincible Blake Griffin, because I would love to be able to get the card. I really would. I think the card has really kind of some upside on him. But again, I've got to be able to ultimately afford him. If I can't afford him, it's tough. And it's even tough for Blake, because guess what? We just saw Kevin McHale on Tuesday, and McHale's 6'10" at the 3. So do I like Blake Griffin? Do I think he's got a lot of potential? Yes. But I am just saying we have seen a lot of really good small forwards. Next up, Invincible Klay. Now, I'm not trying to hate on Klay, right? I'm just not. That's not my goal here. But I mean, the only thing saving this Klay Thompson, is the fact that he's got point guard eligibility. If this Klay Thompson did not have point guard eligibility, I wouldn't spend a ton of time talking on him, because what is there to look at? There's not a whole lot to look at here. He's 6'6". He's going to have the Pro 2 leaner. Are they going to change his release? I would guess no. They better change his dribble sigs, though, because if they do change his dribble sigs and make them good, he does have the Pro 2 leaner. He is 6'6", which isn't, super tall, but it's not small. And so I do think Klay would have a lot of potential with there. But the one thing about Klay is he is going to have that point guard eligibility, and that is the only thing saving this card. Like I said, if Klay did not have point guard eligibility, there would really be nothing to get super excited about. That is the one saving grace for Invincible Klay Thompson. Invincible Luka up next. Here's my thing. We've got a Dark Matter Luka that's good. We've got 100 overall Luka that obviously is good. And now we're seeing another Luka. The only thing here is this. We have not seen a Luka Doncic with a good leaner yet this year. Expect the Invincible Luka Doncic to have a good leaner, right? Expect that on him. With that being said, he's 6'7". His player builds wide. His release is good. And now if you put a leaner on that Luka Doncic, you're going to be looking at one of the best point guards in the game. Now, again, obviously, we've got, Jokic. We've got LeBron. We've got really good point guards. So, Luka's not going to be the best point guard in the game, but he is going to have some big-time upside with the fact that he's 6'7". His player build's going to be good. His release is going to be good. He's going to have the Pro 2 leaner. He's going to be able to do a lot of things on the floor that a lot of guys are going to like. So, I actually am really high on Luka, and maybe I shouldn't be so high on the card, but I am high on Luka, just given the fact that, guess what? I like Luka Doncic without a leaner. Now you're probably going to be looking at a Luka Doncic with a leaner. Mind you, the 100 overall Luka has D Fox dribble style. If that gets improved as well, you could be looking at a Luka Doncic that is next level good. Last but certainly not least, go D-Rob. Here's the thing. I always love D-Robs in my team. I do. Whether it's, the Opals, the Dark Matters, I always love D-Rob. But the one thing about it is, a lot of people do not like that David Robinson release. So are they going to change that or not? That really is going to decide how high I am on D-Rob, because again, a lot of people do not like that David Robinson release. Again, I don't mind it. A lot of people don't like it. Obviously, for a GOAT card, should get changed, should get Pro 2. At the end of the day, he is 7-1. To me, he's just going to be a worse Kareem. Like, that's what I would expect out of D-Rob, just to be a slightly worse Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Because if you look at the Kareem card, he's 7-2. He's got basically perfect, animations, perfect stats. You're not gonna outdo him. But what you can do is match that, right? And be as good as Kareem is in my team and not be as expensive, right? Because Kareem was, thousands and thousands of dollars, and maybe D-Rob's price won't be that crazy, because at the end of the day, like, yeah, MJ is high in price, but MJ's price isn't that crazy. Like, you can get MJ without going broke. So hopefully D-Rob's good. Hopefully he's not that expensive. Overall, do I like this drop? I think it's a fine drop. TACKO better be good. That's all I'm going to say, because if TACKO is bad, it's going to be a rough drop. Plus, we've got to see what the other dark matters look like and stuff, because again, you only see half the drop, the expensive half, with these leaks. Let me know your thoughts on these new cards. Drop a like on the video, guys. Subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys, and have a blessed day.